All right. Well, everyone go ahead and say hello to the internet.
Hello.
Hello. You can probably see me now.
Yeah, we
Don't
I
mind
can.
can't
my
see.
terrible background. It's my couch and my wall.
Well, hello and welcome to Tales of Galvania. This is session 4, episode 1 of what's going up on the interwebs. Uh, I'm Pyro, the DM, and we have our wonderful cast of players, and we're going to go ahead and hop right in. So, picking up where we
So
left.
subjective.
Very professional. Um,
That'll
uh,
devolve quickly.
disregard my video that y'all can see. I'm clearly wearing a suit and tie.
Clearly.
Yeah. Uh, any Hooters. We left off after the party was running away from some paladins, saying a few choice words, one sentence to be exact, that probably shouldn't have been said at this time, but the players weren't aware of it. So we have 4 players running around. One is currently stealthing around the city. Another is hiding in a tree. One,
As you
as
do.
well as an important NPC, Guanvis the Border Watcher, are running towards the gate. We also have the good Ratheny, who we'll start with, who's just seen smoke and heard bells being rung in the city of Foom.
Yeah, that sounds pretty normal actually, but because Roz is gone, I'm gonna go ahead and turn back. Just a little bit of a sigh. Just
So, with a heavy sigh, are you going to run to the gate, walk to the gate? How are you looking to proceed?
gonna keep walking because it's not it's an emergency, but it's not so much of an emergency that the town guard aren't going to get there before I am anyway.
All right. So, you are actually, I'll go ahead and place you on the map. You're actually right around here, almost to your home when you turn around.
Very good. No, roll 20 won't load. Why?
All right. So, Fang, you're running up with the Boulder Watcher. Scorch has seen Ratheny, and you aren't quite at the gate. I just put you there, but you're still running towards her. Ratheny, so you walk back. You have enough time to walk back before they get there. You actually see an owl flying in the middle of the day. Uh, it flies right over you. It seems to look at you and flies back the way it came.
Do I recognize the owl?
Um, make a perception check at
She
advantage.
she did give it head scratches.
I've given that owl so many scritches.
That's why I say advantage.
Perception. Mm,
Yeah, that's good
hold
enough.
on. Okay.
You see that it is none other than Scorch. Who else would be flying around in the middle of the day while the party's separated? And you see them fly over the walls and above the gate, and you arrive at the gate. And standing there is a group of paladins from the Church of Time speaking to some guards.
Before I approach them, I'm going to take off my bracelet and put it in a pouch.
Okay. And do you try to walk past them, or are you walking up to them?
I mean, I'm just going to walk into the gate. Like my goal is to go to wherever the smoke is.
Okay. Are you going to try to sneak past them, or are you just walking?
No,
No.
I have no reason to sneak past them.
All right. All right. You see one of the paladins you recognize. It's an inquisitor. They are adornedly dressed in their armor, covered in symbols representing the artifact of time. Um, where
Is he a
every
dick?
oh, he's a dick. You know he's a dick. But he's also very professional. Two other paladins are walking beside him, not as adorned, while his armor is encrusted with gold, and he's also basically wearing priest's robes under his armor. So he's seen as a holy man beyond just being a paladin. Um, and the two other paladins just in plate with simple cloaks that depict them as being part of the Church of Time are with him. And he makes a beeline straight for you. They don't have weapons drawn. They are just walking to you, intending to intercept you.
Evening.
Hello, Ratheny. We've received word of something of great importance, and I'd like you to come with us.
Is it the fire that's going on in town? Because that's the most important thing right now.
It may be related, but the fire was put out as of a few minutes ago.
Then we'll need to check the surrounding areas. Lord Vyokesh isn't currently in Boomral, so I'm taking over for him. And I'm going to keep walking.
His eyes narrow as you say that Roz isn't around right now. So he actually stops you and tries to stop you and says, Miss Vokesh, it's of great importance that you come with us to the Church of Time.
It's more important to make sure that the people of Boomral are still alive and healthy. We can settle whatever business we have after we check on the people.
Make a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Oh, I didn't mean to click twice, sorry.
Alright, so with a 6, he actually extends a gauntlet to you, and it's starting to be a bit more forceful. It's like, I'm sorry, ma'am, but you have to come with us.
What do you want?
It's something of great importance to the entire land.
Then spit it out right here. We don't have time to waste.
It's not my place to say, my lady.
Then you're
It's to
wasting
be.
my time.
I was sent here on behalf of the High Priest.
Then the High Priest himself can come find me once I figure out what's going on with the people. For members of the clergy, you have a surprisingly lack of consideration for the people who live here.
We do have a platoon of paladins helping with containing the fire.
That's the least you can do.
Simply everyone has a job to do. This is mine. I ask you
Very
again,
well.
my lady, to come with me.
Very well.
Alright. So it's at this point, that Fang and the Boulder Watcher show up. Fang, you see Ratheny, walking through the gate. She's not cuffed or anything, but she's definitely being escorted by an Inquisitor and two Paladins.
Oh boy.
Paladins
Okay.
that you recognize, that you saw as you left the Temple of Time, or Church of Time.
Okay. How? This is gonna seem really out of context, but I'm curious. How tall is the Boulder Watcher?
I wonder if I actually showed that, or put that down. He's pretty big. Can't say that.
Okay.
I didn't
He's a
mark it
rocky,
down.
cuttable giant.
I'd say he's around like 6'8". Like he's pretty tall.
Okay.
He's built like a cliffside.
I'm 6'7". That's not really an issue. Okay. Fang's not thinking logically. She's on the border of a panic attack, so she's not going to make logical decisions. And seeing that Ratheny is being escorted by guards, and that's basically what I've been trying to protect her from. Fang's going to. God, I'm gonna so regret this. Fang's gonna go up to the Boulder Watcher, come behind him, whisper in his ear quietly, "Sorry about this," and then take out her glaive and kind of put it around, if I can, try and get around him, like I'm trying to take him hostage. I'm hoping he'll play along because I apologized. I don't think that's gonna work, but I'm gonna attempt to do that.
Huh. What would be the role to
Say
convince
performance.
a 75-year-old walking rock to let himself be held hostage?
I don't know.
Persuasion?
I
I would say
guess.
performance.
I'd say performance DC 15. No, it's 17.
Okay.
I don't know this
is,
man.
I don't. I did burst in until I was trying to help Ratheny. Now I'm trying to take him hostage. Nah, I'm gonna use my inspiration so I at least don't get mauled on this one. 16.
Right.
Doesn't do it, but maybe it's close enough you want to immediately try and kill me.
So he basically like twists his shoulder and like pushes you off of him. And he just gives you like a look like, what the fuck?
Valid.
Is that all you're gonna do?
Fang's gonna give him a look, just like, I was doing a thing, man. And Fang will then just, oh god, she's gonna like yell at the paladins, "I have got an innocent here. Let Ratheny go or I'll hurt him."
He's still looking at you like as you say like let her go, he just clamps a hand on your mouth. And you feel basically a rock hit you in the face. And he's like, what the hell are you doing?
Accurate.
You be quiet, I'll handle this. But and what the hell do you think you're doing, Genova?
Uncle Gwevin.
Bonvis.
Gwevin, that's his
Yeah.
name. You and your dumb names.
That was randomly generated, thank you. I added the Boulder Watcher part.
At least my improv names are generic, like Steve.
Alright. Oh, it's like, Ratheny, how you doing?
You know, wanting to check out the fire and make sure people are okay.
There was a fire? He turns around and sees the smoke in the air. As soon as he was informed of, well, as soon as Fang informed him of something, he banked a hard left at a full sprint, didn't turn back the entire time. So he didn't know that stuff was going on the other side of the city, although he did hear bells. So like, that's must be what the bells were for. Genova. Ask again, what were you doing? And Genova's like, oh, well, you see, we have important business with the Lady Vokeshier. May I ask what kind of business? And they go, the Inquisitor stands up tall, puffs out his chest. It's like, that's for people of the faith to know only. It's like, well, my right hook says that you should probably tell me. And he kind of shrinks down because he's no match for the Boulder Watcher. He's a big bad, but Guanvis is on another level. He is a mithril rank adventurer, the third highest tier. Uh, and Ratheny, you know Genova, as he's the only Inquisitor in town, because while the Church of Time is powerful, it's only the third strongest guild, I guess you could say, in Fumral. It's headed by the Adventurers Guild, followed by the Merchants Guild. Um, and he kind of shrinks down. It's like, well, I had orders. It's like, unless you want to answer to me, you better disregard those orders until we figure out what's going on. What's this about? Well, it's
No, they wouldn't tell me.
he's
And
scared
apparently
shitless
their
of Guanfis, so he looks like he's about to tell
apparently
him.
apparently their business is more important than the lives of the people here.
Well, bells have stopped ringing by this point. So it seems that the situation was taken care of, and I'm sure they did help. But again, what is this about, Genova? It's like, well, we received information that the holder of the great piece of the artifact has been found. It's like, and you think that's Ratheny? And he looks at you.
I just shrug.
Do you know how unlikely that two people from the same place could possibly be the holders? Like, yes, well, we received information from companions. She's been. And what did they say exactly? Oh, well, they said that they saw her wearing a bracelet that looked like. You mean to tell me you caused all this ruckus over hearsay over a damn bracelet? The artifacts are given to their holder by fate. You tell me a gift from her father is an artifact. Like, and he's like going white and sweating. Uh, he has like armpit stains in his like priest suit under his armor, and he goes, well, see, I
Forget
was.
Uncle Gwanvis that you went in with that gift too. It's from both of you.
What did you say? Sorry.
Ratheny looks at Gwanvis and says, "Don't forget, Uncle Gwanvis, that you went in for that gift too. It's from both of you."
Oh,
You're playing along.
well, you humble me, ma'am. Yeah, I guess you could say I was actually the one who picked it out. He like scratches his side of his face. Like, Roz never
You have
did.
good taste.
Roz never did understand jewelry. Uh, and I would like to take the time to actually say that Guanvis, while he is like a seasoned fighter, he does have rings on each hand, and he has like gold studs broken through his rocky skin uh above his eyebrow and on his ears and such, so he knows a thing or two about jewelry. And those same ones have been on him for as long as you remember, so they've lasted a while. uh the Inquisitor is still white, and he's like, well, I'll have to speak to the High Priest on this after we escort her. You're not escorting her anywhere, sir. And he actually like flicks up. He has a katana as well as his big axe hammer. He actually flicks out his katana like anime style threat. And it's like well, you'll be
Bear
hearing
my
about
weapons
this,
from me.
and the paladins like all run off with a very high intimidation check from Guanbis. Oh my god. And yeah, he got a 19 on the roll, so a 21.
Damn.
Yeah. And so you two meet up, or you three.
Sorry about trying all that back there. I guess got a little worried. Sorry, Columbus.
You can call me the Boulder Watcher. Apparently, people don't understand how to say Guanus. Looks at Ratheny. Even people who've known you
I
for
thought it,
years.
I thought it was a joke that I would constantly call your name wrong.
Boulder Watcher isn't much for jokes. He's a pretty serious person. So he just like looks at you, nods, and he's like, "Now, what exactly did you all say? Why were you in the church time to begin with?"
I was curious about things that I've seen, and I thought it would be interesting to go in and talk to them. And Stumble and Lise came with me, and I was seeing what the artifact of time looked like, and they pointed to a giant band and said it looked like that. And Lise said that it looked like Ratheny's bracelet, and all hell broke loose from there. We also might have started the fire. I probably shouldn't have trusted those two to make a diversion.
Well, hopefully no one got hurt or any damages.
I left before I could tell him to be careful or anything. I was more worried about getting to Ratheny.
Well,
What did we learn?
Not to leave those two alone.
Hmm.
well,
Are you okay, though?
Hmm?
Are you okay, though? Not that I'm worried or anything. Just asking. It's the right thing to do,
Maybe.
but I don't know.
by this time, Scorch has flown and landed on your shoulder and just gives you a little peck on the temple when you start saying that. Well, you should know that church at time, they don't mess around. So we probably haven't heard the last of them.
They're kind
And
of assholes.
since they even got wind that Ratheny might be a holder, they'll definitely come knocking later.
It makes sense not to stay in the city too long, then.
They don't have much power here, but they if they get the chance, they would try something. But they're in every city. This is probably the safest place for you if you want to avoid them. As weird as that sounds.
Vipers there on den. I've heard crazier.
All right,
It's okay, Uncle. I'm not worried.
you you want to be. Well, um, where are you guys looking to go from here? I'll be escorting you just in case to try something.
We should probably round
Ratheny
up
looks,
the other two.
Ratheny looks at Fang. Holds out her hand. 50 gold.
For what?
Inconvenience.
How did I inconvenience you?
The three of you all inconvenienced me. I'll be taxing them too.
Fang looks at her money pouch, holds out 10 gold coins. This is what I've got.
Ratheny will take 5.
Straight up theft. Just.
What'd he say?
I said
Don't
no.
know.
I said straight up theft.
I mean, it's not though.
The Boulder Watcher's just like he just turns away. He's like, I can't say anything. He's Ratheny, I know we talked about it a little, but he's been in service to Roz for a very long time. He was actually basically an intern for Roz, even though he was much older than him, uh, comparatively, for about a year or two before you met Roz. So he's been constantly around. Um,
Now that we've had that excitement, let's go round up the troublemakers.
where are you
That
guys looking
probably
at?
would be nice. Well, I'm probably the one who knows where they last were out of all of us. So I'm gonna aim for kind of the central lower residential district, that kind of main thoroughfare, because that's where I left them last. And Frank's just kind of assuming she'll start seeing a line of trail or damage or something.
All right, we'll leave you two and stumble. You're in a tree.
I emerge from a patch of leaves and look around. Anybody around?
uh, there's a few people that you see like running down the main street. Because there's been like basically a curfew set until this is figured out. But you don't see any guards or anything in your area.
Okay. We're on a tree, and I get on the roof. Or a roof.
Yeah, if you want to make an
This is
athletics or
already
acrobatics.
going to go great.
Acrobatics check.
Yeah, like right there.
Okay.
Acrobatics. How'd I do?
All right.
All right.
So
Not bad.
You take a running start up one of the only strong branches that are holding you up. You don't know how this small little sapling tree was holding you up to begin with, but the strongest branch, you run up and you leap off this edge and you land on your feet on another roof. A few slats fall down. They're like those clay tilings on roofings.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
And some of them break and fall to the ground, but you got up there successfully.
I'm gonna take another look around.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Apologies. Give me a minute. That's wrong.
All right. Not sure if they can hear me.
Oh, I can hear you.
Okay.
There was a loud car going by my window.
Okay.
Happens.
So you actually see down the street and around a corner, you see like paladins talking to people. But they're not looking in your direction. It seems that they lost a trail at around where they're standing.
Okay, I want to go generally this way on the roofs if I can. I'm imagining this is like a big warehouse.
Yep.
Are there these walls here, or like?
Yeah, there's walls. They're not manned. It's just like 3 cinder blocks wide walls.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Can I climb over and get down into there?
Yeah. Make 2 acrobatics checks. 1 to hop onto the next roof. Okay. So you hop over and get onto the wall, and as you try to jump down safely, you fall flat on your face on the ground and take 4 points of falling damage. 4 points of bludgeoning as you hit the ground.
Okay, I still have half my health. I'm gonna look around. What do I see if in this warehouse district? What can I find? Maybe what can I grab?
All right. So from here, you actually hear some voices from inside one of the warehouses. You hear like a faint like yelling, and then it's cut short. a woman scream kind of thing. It's cut short, as well as some people speaking in a peculiar accent. And you see two people beside the door of this warehouse. They've already lit torches that are on sconces, and they seem to be standing guard.
Did they hear me fall?
No, they're like
Okay.
over here, so they're like around the corner. And plus, it's a bustling city that just had bells ringing. Something might fall.
They're... Yeah. Okay. So, like,
Sorry, go ahead.
are these boxes like a warehouse, or is there these just all boxes and I can...
These are individual like buildings.
Are there... I'm gonna ask this again, and I'm gonna roll low again. Are there any windows?
There's so actually this one building right here is the only one. The rest of them are like shipment crates. Sorry about that.
No, that's fair.
That one building has a singular window right beside one of the guards. And they're not guards. They if you want, go ahead and make a perception check or a history check.
Perception. Hey, if I'd rolled a history check, that would have been a 0. So
these might not. In fact, they're not wearing weapons. They're just a couple of guys having a smoke outside.
I'm gonna try to like slither in through the window.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and move us to something. Just so you can see what you're seeing right now.
Okay. I'm sorry that I inconvenience you so.
Oh, no, it's not an inconvenience. This is quite humorous.
Okay.
All right.
So, it is dark. Okay.
Yeah, it's around 7:30 to 8 o'clock right now.
I gotcha.
So you're out of view of them for right now. But that's what you're looking at. And the window is right here.
Oh, it's around the corner.
How's that lack of dark vision working for you?
There's two torches on sconces, as I had said.
Right here.
Yeah. They can't see, only you, because only your token's down.
Okay. Well, again, I'm gonna try to slither in through the window. Do I make a stealth, acrobatic?
Make stealth at disadvantage. Okay.
Scrabble.
So
Like,
you skitter to the window. You can make. Do you have proficiency in thieves' tools or anything?
Nope. I'd never been in a city.
All right. Are you going to try to break through this locked window?
Yes.
Okay. You have time to do that. Go ahead and make a straight up attack roll of whatever you see fit.
Yes, I'm gonna bite the window. No, I'm gonna attack her.
Okay. You go to hit it and it glances off and your knife hits it glances off the window, hits the sill and flies out of your hand.
We're gonna run
and
over
it
to
lands actually it lands this way.
Oh,
so a dagger skitters to the ground right here. And one of the guards is already right here where you were and is right behind you and is going to roll to attack. Go ahead and roll for initiative.
But you said the window was here.
It's here.
I haven't gone after it yet. I didn't.
You already rolled like going to the window and stealth and trying to hit the window.
And then my dagger flew down over here.
Yeah.
I see her there, or am I wrong?
You said what?
That looks like a corner thing to me. Am I wrong?
Yes, but you had to have hopped on it to get through the
Gotcha.
window.
Okay. Miscommunication.
Sorry, I wasn't quite prepared for you to be here yet.
No, it's fine. It's fine. What are smart decisions? What? I don't know the meaning of the word. He's gonna attack me.
Yep. So go ahead and roll for initiative.
You like your sixes tonight.
Yeah,
I
you
do.
rolled so many. Aw, shit.
I grab my dagger for my turn.
Okay, you're going to go before him. So,
But
you use your interact with object. Your dagger is right here, so you can do that.
well, no, someone rolled a 19, so they go first.
That was an accidental thing. I didn't click on his token the first time.
Yep. Nope. I get in front of him. I slither down in front of him. I pick up my dagger. I hiss, and I'ma just dash. No, I'm gonna run 30 feet.
All right. Since he was already within range, I'm pretty sure he gets a attack of opportunity.
Yep.
And you're surprised that these guys have weapons on them. Does an 18 hit?
Yes, it does.
And deals 5 slashing damage.
Okay.
Yeah, and they say, "Yeah, get out of here, you city rat or city lizard, whatever you are." And so just muddles it.
You are going so robotic on my end.
You said what?
You are going very robotic.
Oh, that's weird. Oh, do I sound any better?
A little bit.
Actually.
Okay, I guess I'll just turn to my mic.
That is.
But
I do like the idea of Stumble just being like, "Whoa, you guys have weapons?"
Yeah, I should have did a surprise round, but hindsight's 2020 for that nat 1 perception.
Excellent.
So yeah, you get a bit away. You ran 30 feet off the map, but he has enough speed to catch up to you. And you know what? He's not going to move to you. He's going to whip out his crossbow, fire at you, and miss. So this guy that you didn't see all these weapons on. In fact, you're surprised to now find out he's also wearing armor. Fires a crossbow. You hear a click behind you and a thwip as it goes past your head and embeds in a box.
She like turns around and is just like, and then runs 30 feet in another direction, down another street.
Okay. Are you running down the alley? Or are you going to try to climb some boxes?
We're gonna go the other way than where we came from.
Okay.
This general direction.
Okay.
So, I suppose
this was actually right here on this corner.
Yeah.
So you're going
alley.
Okay. There is a wall, so you will have to climb it.
Under the U? Okay, I'll climb that wall. I have a climb speed,
Okay.
so
Technically, that was the opposite direction, but it's fine. You can go ahead and climb. The boxes don't get directly up to the wall, but you can climb those again. They're not pursuing you. They're just throwing slurs and insults at you as you run away, telling you don't come back. You want?
I'm throwing them back. Giant.
You can make a history check as you're hearing them speak a lot.
Oh, okay.
You should roll a 6. Oh.
History check would be a 0. God damn.
Are these people even human? They looked human, but they might be a subrace of human that you weren't aware of.
Demon.
Or like they're probably elves that have their ears clipped off. That's what it is. And you scale the wall and get out of there.
Not need demon spawn. I made a generator for her insults.
You had the worst rolls so far. So where are you heading now?
We're gonna stop trying to cause trouble and stop looking for windows and try to. We're gonna head over this way. Realize that there's a wall. If I can slip between these two buildings, I will.
Yeah, you
Just get lost.
What's your final destination that you're looking to go to?
Well, I mean, we're trying to get to the guild hall, but we have no idea where that is.
Okay, that's fine.
So if she wanders all night, or she finds a tree to just sleep in if it gets too late.
What would be a good check for navigating a town? Maybe survival, street survival. Roll a survival check for me.
Holy
okay,
shit.
So you make it all the way to the guild hall.
I'm able to recognize the big road, and then the bigger road, and then towards the river.
All right.
And I make it to.
You pass a few guards along the way. And they don't even bat an eye at you.
I act as if everything is normal, everything is doing just fine.
For the hell of it, do a performance check.
I know. Right? Oh, fuck. Okay.
All right. So, you're walking, semi-normal down the street. The only thing that's super weird is your tail's erect because, like, you're, obviously you're nervous to anyone who is paying attention and who's seen lizard folk before, but your tail is sticking straight out at a 90-degree angle. If you turn too hard, you're going to clip someone in the back of the legs.
We're going straight line down the big road.
Yeah. You look like you're trying to march in formation. So yeah. You make it to the guild hall. Leask is actually already sitting in there, sipping tea.
Double goes, sits down. How do I order a drink?
Barkeep, Leask says, what do you want?
Something strong. Please.
Get this fine lady the strongest alcohol you have.
Stiffly and
it's going to be
I don't like cities.
10 gold for their strongest drink.
Oh damn. Yeah, no, we can do that. Okay. Drops it and
all right. Are you going to sniff it, down it? What are you going to do?
doesn't sniff it. Just downs it.
Make a Constitution save, a Wisdom save, and an Intelligence save.
Oh God, that's not that bad. Good.
Okay. You feel a whole bunch of different things go through your body at once. The alcohol burns like holy hellfire, but you've belched fire before, maybe. And you're fine with that. On the wisdom save, you feel like something arcane in this drink tried to take over your mind. And you passed it on the number.
Woo!
And for the intelligence, you there was an herb in the drink that would have made you drop 3 intelligence for 8 hours.
Oh shit!
But you feel like
you mean it when you say the strongest.
yeah. Yeah. It's called Mind Flayer's Slumber.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it.
You feel like you can't get any dumber.
Yeah. Yeah, you it hits you. You feel it like trying to like knock a few IQ points on, even though that's a foreign thing to you. It hits you so strong that you realize what an intelligence quotient is. And but
At least
you keep.
I know how smart I am.
Well, more accurately, I know how dumb I am now. So yeah, you feel all that, but you pass everything.
It'd have been easy to navigate this place.
If you want.
It's
The barkeep's impressed. It's like, oh, do you want another?
another.
You said another?
Half of that in strength.
It's like, oh, the portions for this particular drink don't necessarily matter, but sure. 7 gold. And he looks terrified at what's about to happen to you.
But she doesn't give a fuck. She's gonna down the next one anyway.
All right. Con, wisdom, and intelligence save. All right. So because you had it again, the saves had to increase by 1. You pass the con. So you keep your you stay on your feet, but you start hearing whispers in your head and your vision goes black. But you don't feel any dumber.
Pros and cons.
Yep. You hear someone whispering to you to drink some more. And Lise sees your body moving on its own. The barkeep realizes that the drink has taken effect, and
swatting around her ears.
Yeah, and she just leaves like basically like another shot, but it's basically like a remove curse in a beverage, but it's going to be 15 gold. But you can't hear her saying that. Or all you see in here is someone in a cave. You see yourself in a cave, and there's like little brain things running around, and you hear them skittering, and someone's whispering in your head, have another, have another, have another. You hear a whole bunch of voices in your head.
At the bar, like sitting, she got up on her own and she went to the bar and like sat down, and at the bar her claws are just you can't hear.
I'm sorry, you don't have control of your body right now.
Oh.
Lise sees you stand up and you start walking in circles. and then you start like walking in squares, and then you start walking in stars.
I start square dancing.
Yeah.
Dancing. I don't know what that is.
So in a minute, you can make another wisdom save. Anyways, back to the rest of the party. All right. Where are you guys heading? Are you guys heading to the guild hall? Are you guys going? Oh, you decided that you were heading back to the scene of the crime.
Yeah, I figure that's probably where they are. Even though metagaming, I know it's not. That's where Fang thinks they are.
All right. So you get there, and guards actually ask you, if you've seen a blue dragonborn and a scruffy old man running around.
I don't even think I. No, I don't think I've seen them at all.
In case you're wondering, that was the random charisma checks I had you guys roll. Since you guys rolled so high, no one pinned you guys. Or at least those two. You don't know about yourself. But
They think I'm a dragon.
were you you're with the Adventurers Guild, right? We got a few bodies that we need taken out. We could do a small unofficial quest, 10 GP.
Sure.
All right. So you guys are escorted. They couldn't lift a bunch of the timbers, so this is going to be a few strength checks from whoever wants to make them.
I've got this, I say semi-confidently.
Yeah, I'll make a strength check. I'll carry a body. Ooh.
All right. So Fang, you're able to move beams that they were having the like 3 guards were having trouble moving. You're able to lift them up as they're dragged out. And you guys help in recovering the corpses, the charred corpses of a 19-year-old, a 56-year-old, a 4-year-old, a 75-year-old, and an 81-year-old. The guard informs you that the 75-year-old and 81-year-old were both a married couple that were running the first shop, with the 4-year-old playing in the alleyway in between and got trapped. And the 19-year-old and the 56-year-old were a grandson and grandmother that were running the shop next door.
God damn it! You had to make it a family.
Ratheny looks very unimpressed doing this work.
If I can get Ratheny kind of the side for a second, I'll lean over and whisper, "We might want to raise that tax."
And one of the guards like punches a wall. He seems very aggravated. It's like, we're dealing with enough right now, and we got damn terrorists running around our home.
If we see anyone who matches that description, we'll make sure to give a couple of knocks for you. Make sure to let them know that this probably isn't something that should be done again, if you know what I mean.
You see them, kill them like they killed these innocent people. I want to see those people burn alive.
Noted.
And by the way, from this alleyway here, you see scorched earth as well as the charred remains of a wagon. From that alleyway, leading all the way across the road and hitting the front of one of the charred buildings. It looks like basically a fuse was lit, but huge, like 5 feet wide, 30 feet long. About your average size of an Agonizar Scorcher. And, it hit the center of one of the building across the street, right on the door. All right. They ask if you guys want to stick around so that they can pay you when you get to the barracks.
No. We have business to attend to, sadly.
All right. Well, this will be completely off the books then. And he takes 10 gold out of his pocket and flicks it to each of you. As well as he offers it to the Boulder Watcher, but he just holds his hand up, shakes his head, doesn't say a word. And he looks more serious than usual.
Ratheny is going to give Fang a dirty look. And hold out her hand for the 10 gold.
Fang will hand it over, but you, like, as she hands over, she looks and goes, "Next time I'll leave you to deal with whatever the hell the church wanted with you."
So where are you guys going from here? You don't see any sign of Leask or Stumble. You do hear a bit of a commotion, and a paladin actually walks up to you, recognizes you, Fang. And also he sees Ratheny. They're like, I thought the Inquisitor went to collect you.
The Inquisitor is bold to assume he can collect me.
And this is like a low-ranking paladin, so he just looks downcast. He also looks at the Boulder Watcher and walks away. With a 17 roll on intimidation just from standing there. All right.
We might want to head back to the Adventurers Guild. Being around the Church of Time might not be wise right now.
Speaking of the Adventurers Guild, when we're not there, if you want me to, I can hold on to your plate.
I would like that. And Fang will take out her plate and hand over to Ratheny.
Is that the Adventurer's plate?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
You will want to keep that on you for now since we're heading there.
Fang will pause halfway, handing over, looking at it like it's like a poison, like, yeah, you're probably right, and puts it back in her pocket.
When we head out, I'll hang on to it for you.
Thank you.
All right.
And I am sorry about all this. I wasn't thinking.
Are you okay?
Why wouldn't I be? I'm not the one that's being threatened by a powerful church.
I mean, they can threaten all they want. You have to be a person for that to affect you. I'm more concerned about your apologizing.
Then why don't we say it never happened?
Sounds good to me. Let's go collect tax from the idiots.
I like this plan. I've paid enough as it is, and I didn't even set things on fire.
This time.
I can't set things on fire unless I find a torch. I don't have that kind of ability. If you see scorch marks, it's probably from the lizard on two legs.
I tried to give him up to the orphanage.
How'd that go?
I was hit in the back of the head.
I mean, valid on both accounts.
Next time.
Maybe on our way out of here we can sneak by and see if it'll work a second time.
Maybe it'll work for you because the orphanage lady knows me.
Maybe.
She'll try to tell you the story about the manticore. It was friendly.
There was a manticore?
It's a long story.
All right, you keep your secrets then.
So you guys make your way to the Adventurers Guild. You guys walk inside. And to the bar to the right, you see Leask just amusedly looking at Stumble, who is now walking in geometric, like, big, flowery shapes, I guess you could say, as well as like flailing their arms randomly.
We had the Mind Flayer Slumber.
Does that wear off, or do we need to punch him or something?
Speaking of wearing off,
Punching.
Stumble, make another wisdom save.
I think punching is always a good option with this one.
So you guys see Stumble stop, hands plank to their sides, and fall face first, hitting the ground. You hear like a snap as like they fall, as like the bridge or like a scale or something like snaps off. I don't know how lizard folk biology works or anatomy works, but yeah, you just hear a clatter to the ground.
Should I still punch them?
The Boulder Watcher
I will
says,
always
"Is that
advocate for that.
the arsonist?" So the Boulder Watcher is going to walk up without skipping a step, lean down, pick up Stumble by the neck, and drag her. And you know that he's dragging her to the cells.
Okay, I'm gonna hold up my hand to ask him to stop for a brief moment.
He turns and Stumble's feet are like dragging across the ground, but he like pulls her around, so she's like now curved like as he turns back to you.
Just gonna go up to Stumble and then search her body for 50 gold.
All right.
I'm
Go ahead.
roll a d6. Can I do a thing?
No, you're unconscious.
Yeah, you're incapacitated right now. But...
I have a list of pouches.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can do a thing that just to see,
Roll d.
or have Ratheny roll it. How many?
Roll what?
Yes, you can find her. You can find the 50 gold. That's fine. You're probably gonna have to search through a few pouches first.
How many
so-
pouches?
A d6.
Okay.
Oh, let me roll. Flash. Roll. D6.
All right. I was going to say on a 1 you find the pouch, so. Oh, it's
Yeah,
1.
I just immediately know.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Immediately gets out the 50 gold, leaving her with 3. So.
And then I wave to the Boulder Watcher that he can carry on.
He sees you take pretty much all of their money. It's like, at least leave them half.
Puts 20 gold back.
Okay.
That's fair.
Okay.
Collecting inconvenience tax. And he walks down. You hear Stumble's feet hitting the steps as he walks down the steps. Just yeah. And they you hear a clang as he shuts the door to the cell and walks back up. Like, she'll be staying there for the night. And you can all go ahead and make another wisdom save, Stumble.
I'm out. I'm so out.
All right, I have something for you later.
Oh.
Oh no.
You've been taken over by a Mind Flare.
Now the real chaos begins.
All right. By the way, that was not planned. That was off the top of my head. That entire drink situation.
This drink is. Oh no, I'm here for it.
I was just like, what would be a severely strong drink that an adventurers guild would be crazy enough to stock?
I mean, honestly, I thought you were gonna put her to sleep.
If you failed a con save, yeah.
Yeah.
But you have no control of your body whatsoever. You feel like you're floating in space, but you're also seeing through the eyes of over 100 people.
Goddamn hive minds.
Yeah. The rest of you.
Instance, but this is at the top of the list. Hey, chat, can you hear me? Yeah, I thought so.
And you're just hearing conversations that, for your single-minded mind, are painful. So yeah.
She just goes completely silent in her cell and just curls up into a ball, clutching her head.
You're also down to 1 hit point. You won't go under that. But yeah, you're down to 1 hit point from psychic damage. Jesus Christ. Anyways, the rest of you, you're all now gathered in the bar. Lisa's sipping tea, amused.
I'm going to hold my hand out to Lisk and say 50 gold.
He smirks and says no.
I'm going to punch him in the face.
Make an attack roll.
I don't
You can just roll strength. All right. You hit him for 4 damage. Or what is your strength modifier? Sorry.
+1.
Okay, so 2 damage. My bad.
I'm then going to hold out my hand again and say 50 gold, inconvenience tax.
All right. 1 sec while I see what Lise can do. All right. Sorry, just keeping. All right. So Lisk stands up and he is suddenly wrapped in like a otherworldly magical like cloak, I guess you could say. He shines brilliantly. And he, let's see here. Let me read that again. And you see like this light infuse into his skin. He glows a little, and he's going to go ahead and make an attack roll of his own. Actually, he's going to do an intimidation with that.
Okay.
He looks heavenly right now. I'll expend his daily. All right.
Apparently, heaven is not threatening to Ratheny.
Yeah.
One of her personality traits is I put no trust in divine beings.
I'm not sure what you would roll to not be intimidated. I guess
Insight.
Maybe just a flat constitution, like stand your ground thing.
I'm going to use my session inspiration.
All right. All right, you stand your ground. He also swings at you. $17 hit.
It does.
All right, you take. So it's supposed to be 1 plus your strength mod, but he has a -1.
So he hits me but does no damage.
You know what? his fingers sharpen, and he's actually going to do this. He like scratches at you, and it
Is that is
burns.
that is that 12 a hit? Like his roll to hit?
I was if we're doing it based on the original roll, like I should have, so it's 18 plus 5, so definitely hit.
Okay. So I take 4 points of acid damage.
Yeah. He's like, I'm not going to give you any of my money. Get your own.
You're the one who got me in this fucking mess. Take fucking responsibility or get the fuck out of Fumral.
I didn't do anything.
No? Then why did the Inquisitor say that someone named Leask informed them that I had a bracelet that looked like the artifact of time?
Technically, Leask didn't. He didn't say Leask. He said one of your companions.
Oh, I thought he did say Leask.
No, that was what I informed you.
There's
Sorry, I
also
thought I
a
heard
chance
that
that
today.
there's also a good chance that I said Leask when I was explaining what happened to Ratheny.
Oh, my bad then. Okay. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna make him give up any gold. He can make that decision later. But I'm not gonna force him to while he's not here.
That's fair. We'll table this conversation for later. We just punched each other a bit.
Also in character, he's a money grubber. He lives to make money, so that's why I was role playing him being very defiant about it.
Fair enough.
So yeah, we'll drop that for now. And what do you guys want to do from here? There's tensions are high between two party members.
And a third is in a dungeon.
Yeah. Oh, and the Boulder Watcher sees Leask scratch at you, but he sees that his nose is bleeding because you hit him. So he actually gets in between you both and pushes you both aside. You guys both, with his ability, fly back 5 feet. And he's like, enough of this. Got too much going on right now for you to be fighting amongst each other. Ratheny, you're being a bit greedy. Nothing inconveniences you. At least nothing that you care about.
I suppose you're right.
Shelf it
You
for
have to
now.
be a person to be inconvenient.
There you go on again with that.
I'm going to sleep. I'll see you all in the morning.
Are you going? So you guys can sleep at the guild hall, for 1 gold a night, because they have limited rooms. However, Ratheny, you can, sleep there for free because of your connections. Stumble, you also sleep there for free. And while we're at it, you guys are now at level 4.
Good. I'm glad that punching Leask gave me another level.
Sorry.
I'm glad getting stupid drunk got me.
The thing is, you're not even drunk. Your mind
No, I'm
is
not.
being taken over.
Well, she considers it drunk.
Sorry, Fang, I
shit.
didn't see what you wanted to do. Did you want to do anything? Did you want to go get a room?
Oh, I was just as Ratheny was walking out, Fang probably was starting to be like, do we want to? And then saw the Ratheny was in a huff and just kind of dropped it like, okay. And if Ratheny just left the room, she probably would just go outside and find some dry doorway.
Right.
She frankly does not care about finding a room in the guild hall.
Okay. You can follow Leask if you want. He found an inn earlier. We did a bit of role playing of what he would do. That is 5 silver pieces. That's where he's going. It's about here. Right here. So right across the street from the, or a block or two down from the fire and across the street.
I'd probably follow Leask, but then tell Scorch to just kind of keep an eye on Rathany's rooms, and if anything goes wrong, to come get me immediately.
Oh no, Ratheny's going back home.
Scorch would definitely follow you.
Okay.
As much because he wants head scritches as because I want him to.
That's a very complex command for an animal to know to watch someone all night. What you did before was basically like search, and you did something to remind him of that. So do it. Animal handling check at disadvantage.
Okay. 19. That's not disadvantage. Hang on. 4. I was so pleased, and then it all went downhill.
Scorch vomits up an owl pellet. Starts.
All right, buddy, good job. Good job, buddy.
Yeah. So yeah. Are you getting a room for the night? If so, take 5 silver pieces off. Ratheny, the Boulder Watcher, is going to escort you home after having someone watching the cells to watch stumble throughout the night. He escorts you home. He's not going to say anything unless you want to talk to him.
I won't say anything until we get back to the Vyakesh place.
All right.
And then I'm going to turn to him and try to pull out the bracelet, and I'm going to try to give it to him.
You and I are going to move over to Whispers real quick. It's TOG Whispers.
Wish me luck, guys.
Good luck.
Thanks. Okay.
I didn't know if you were struggling, but I heard you say goodbye. So do a whisper roll to me on your sheet. Make a con save.
How do I whisper?
You should have the whisper toggle at the top left. Oh, you don't. I'll go ahead and make it so you do.
Thank you.
Can we also set advantage toggle?
Sure.
So just select 2 GM and then roll con save. You might have to close your sheet and open it back up.
I did.
Okay.
To GM.
It's right underneath your name.
Oh. For GM. Okay, and then it's roll.
On your sheet itself, underneath your name, there should be 2 GM.
So. Ah.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll that con save. All right. As you try to hand it off, you feel like your arm won't fully extend to let go of it.
Can you take it?
You've tried this before. No, I can't. But want to go through it again? Sure.
Take it.
All right. So he reaches out, tries to take it from you. Make another con save. Your hand won't let go of it. He does a strength check, pulls it out of your hand, and you feel like there's something empty inside of you. There's a void where something once filled it.
That's pretty normal.
A bigger void than usual. He's like, if you can't get it under control, you're going to have to come running to get me. Well, depending on when you wake up, I'll probably be in your father's office. Unless you want me to stay here for the night. And there's a guest bedroom that he crashes in often, especially when Roz is gone.
Does he have family?
No.
You know you're always welcome.
You guys always
But
make
that
it feel
choice
so.
is up to you. Definitely showing signs of anxiety, just like kind of rubbing her hands together and just like, don't grab it, don't do it.
Yeah, he decides he's going to stay.
Okay.
Guest bedroom's on the other side of the house from your room, and you feel like a magnet in the direction that he goes the entire time. Right? You just going to go to bed?
I'm gonna try.
Okay. Back to Yoji.
Okay.
Ringing. Oh, hello. Welcome back, y'all.
How much death occurred?
What?
Rocks fall, everybody dies.
Yeah. Like I said, we're in the middle of a
That
field.
much death.
The rocks don't
I'm
care.
So sure, I can be buried in rocks. That's not how I want to go out, but all right.
All right. All right. Stumble. You're currently floating in a void. Go ahead and
Yep.
make one last wisdom save for me.
Oh no.
All right.
Oh my.
Nice.
So you snap awake so hard that your forehead hits the wall of the cell. Which you weren't here. That entire experience you just had is now gone. Last thing you remember is looking at the bottom of the glass as you threw it back.
Get out of my head. Whatever that.
Yeah. Your head does hurt a lot. It feels like there are metal spikes in your brain.
She's gripping her head.
You can also barely move.
Tries to get up, but barely moves. Reaches around into one of her pouches. A few of her pouches.
All of your stuff's been taken off of you. So you don't have any of your gear. You see it sitting on the wall across from the cell. But you woke up from that. A guard who's also drinking says. Last time I saw someone get to the stage you were, they didn't come back.
What did they give me?
You asked for the strongest drink in Adventurers Guild. What do you think? uh, they were going to give you.
Whiskey and brandy.
It was called Mindflayer Slumber. If you can't withstand it, you become Mindflayer's drone.
No drone, no. What's a drone? Ah, she's just slowly getting up.
Just to make you aware, if you had failed that wisdom save, you would have been rolling a new character probably.
Oh my god. We would have had a loose pyromaniac on the loose. I don't think you would have that.
Yeah.
Oh no, I think the Adventurers League would have just put her down.
Yeah. That's fair too. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Natural 20!
Yeah. The only reason you woke up immediately was that nat 20. Oh my god.
My dice decided to not actually kill me.
You also
They're just staying the void.
You also have 3 levels of exhaustion.
That's fair.
So you're very tired. And
yeah, she's very, very mad. She doesn't know what a drone is, but she's mad that she almost became one.
And you're in so much like pain and tiredness. You can try to get into one of the flat bunks, but floor is feeling very comfy.
She's gonna still be on the floor. She's gonna like scoot back as far away from this guard as possible. Slowly, but it's happening, and she's just scowling at him the entire freaking time and cursing in giant under her breath and wishing that she felt good enough to actually do something.
And he's like throwing knives at a board across the hall, missing every one of them. So you just hear clatters.
Ooh. Can I attempt to throw a firebolt at the target?
You're going to have to reach around, and you can't very much see it. You can see like the corner of it. So you can make a firebolt attack at disadvantage.
No, I was thinking it was on the opposite wall from the cell, but it sounds like it's not.
No,
so...
It's like a hallway around 6 feet wide. His stool is like right in front of you with a small table that has a bottle of ale, and it's like down the wall of cells. There's like 4 or 5 cells.
She thinks about throwing a fireball out of the cell, and then decides to continue to try to sleep off whatever the frick this is.
All right. So if that'll be all for tonight, Bree, can you go ahead and make another con save for me?
Is it a whisper?
Doesn't have to be. Okay. You guys wake up the next morning, level 4. Has everyone already gotten that sorted out?
No, I'll probably do it after campaign. Yeah.
He left.
Oh, you know what? Fair.
So we still have what, an hour 45 minutes?
I'm content staying level 3 until the end of the session.
Okay.
Well, level 4 is an ability score increase.
Yeah. Or a feat.
And guess what feat I'm taking, bitches?
What's that?
Dual wielding.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, I need to find my PHP.
You can just drag it, or you can drag dual wielding, press the I, type it in, drag it to your sheet. Or I can do it for you right now if you want.
I mean,
oh man, that would be great.
I was considering elemental adept because, fire. But like, seriously, I just had a close encounter with some goddamn mind flares.
Dual wielder is not dual wielder.
It's
Sorry.
me.
Elemental adept is pretty good for your subclass. That's what I ran.
Oh. The only reason I didn't take it at first because my AC is dependent on my dex, and she's athlete by, or not. Well, kind of. Like she's just very athletic in her forest, dead mountain home.
All right.
Out in the
As you do.
Yeah. I've added the dual wielder feat to your sheet, Ratheny.
Thank you.
Have you already increased your HP as well?
No.
Right. Roll 2d8 plus 1.
8 plus 1. 7.
All right, so you get 6 extra HP to your max.
Is that because 1 was a 1?
You roll 2, take the highest.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And 5 is the average for a d8, I believe. So
it is.
Worked out either way. And that's about so. Ratheny, you wake up and you feel like your soul's burning. And that pull, that magnetic pull you felt the night before, increased tenfold as it has before.
I'm going to, as calmly as I physically can, get up, get dressed, try to put my weapons on, but remember that they're at the shop, and then be a little sad about that.
As you're getting ready, you note that you can't move any further from the object. Like you if you like reach for something and you've already walked past the foot of your bed on your nightstand, you can't go that way. It's like the opposite of the fear condition.
I'm just gonna sigh and walk over to the Boulder Watcher's room and knock on the door.
You actually feel the pull downstairs. He's already up, and you hear like the sounds of food being made.
Morning.
Morning. Maid hasn't gotten here yet, but I was really craving some eggs. You?
Yeah.
All right.
I think he would know just from how awful she looks.
It's sitting on the edge of the counter. Or the edge of like the island. And he's like side-eyeing you as you do. Like he fully expected this. And now that you have it, that burning sensation is gone. You feel whole as you can feel. And he already has a plate of eggs made just the way you like it, made before he even asked if you wanted some. Just sitting there, still warm.
I'm gonna angrily stuff eggs into my face.
All right. We have an angry breakfast at the Vokesh home. Thing, would you and Lise got separate rooms or?
Probably separate rooms.
All right. You hear the tuning of. Let's see. What does he got? I think he has a lyre. Yeah, you hear the tuning of a lyre in the room next to yours. Through the thin walls of this cheap could you call it a motel? And
the Motel 6 of Fumerall.
Yeah, the Motel 6 of Fumerall.
I'll just head downstairs and grab a quick breakfast, feed some to Scorch. And I definitely don't have my
bed and breakfast here. You have to go somewhere else.
All right. Fang will just put one of her rations in, feel a bit scorched, and she's definitely not wearing the Pegasus feather between her fingers at all. That definitely wouldn't be a thing she's doing.
What about the Pegasus feather?
I would.
She's fiddling with it, worried.
Oh, okay.
Definitely not. I don't
Oh, of
care
course
about
not.
Ratheny.
All right. So you munching on a ration. Police heads out, and you hear like him fiddling with his coin purse. He's like jingling, counting it, and then recounting it as you guys are walking to your destination, not really saying anything.
I'd probably head to the guild hall after I eat, just because that's our current meetup point, and we have no other plan. Also, we need to retrieve Stumble, so I would probably head to the guild hall. We should.
Do we?
We should.
Leo was silent on the matter, so I assume we could leave her there.
I am texting a friend. It's important. I will be back in a moment. I'm still listening.
We do this quest, we haven't agreed on it as a party yet, and Fang wouldn't want to start something without talking to the others, especially given how temperamental a certain someone can be.
All right. I have noted the mission that you guys had accepted before last session ended. I've also added the blurb what you got from the Ron Dillon, captain of the guard.
All right. Once breakfast is over at the Byokesh estate, I imagine that the Boulder Watcher and I will walk back to town.
And he has his full gear on as usual. Although
I'm gonna go to the market street.
All right.
And pick up my stuff.
You'll probably awkwardly pass by Fang.
He just waves. Hello.
Here's to the guild hall when you're ready. We need to figure out what we're doing next.
I'll be there soon. First thing she does is to pick up her weapons because she misses her babies.
All right. So, what was the thing we were doing for those again?
She had them upgraded to +1 weapons.
Okay, so you now have 2 +1 weapons.
Yeah.
It's like,
and the dual wielder feat.
Yeah. It's like, oh, those are mighty fine weapons you got there. It was a pleasure to work on them.
Her eyes light up and she's like, someone else who appreciates my design.
And it's this stout dwarf, your stereotypical Smith dwarf. Except I can't do a Scottish accent.
That's fine. I modeled them after clock hands. This one is minute and this one is hour.
Who did you have make them? Or did you make them yourself?
She probably had them commissioned from somebody that Roz knows.
Okay. Noted. Okay. This wasn't that dwarf. The person who did make it is no longer in town. They left a year or so back. That's probably why you went to this dwarf, the second best rated Smith in Boomraw. And he looks at your weapons. Also gives you a bit of like pointers on improvements to them in the future. Go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
Don't fuck me, roll 20.
Okay. Your swords are high enough quality to put 2 more enchantments on.
What does that mean?
So when you get enough coin later, you can have more enchantments on this. you can replace the +1 with +2, +3, plus so on and so forth, and you can have 2 other subsequent things. So, like, let's say you wanted to make them flame tongue and get what I think it's an animated sword, for example. You could put animated sword and flame tongue on these too. So you can have
You have no
an
idea what you just done.
yeah. I was rolling with a +5. That's the smith that made them, so he made them pretty well. They are very fine weapons.
They're her pride and joy. The best way to get on Ratheny's good side is to ask about her weapons.
Noted.
So yeah, so he actually informs you that you can put. Did I say 3 more? I think I said 3 more.
2
right?
more.
2 more?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because they have 1, so they can hold 3 enchantments. They can hold 2 more.
Thank you. As soon as I get more coin, I'm sure I'll be back.
Well, I'd certainly love to work on them again.
Just gonna go pick up her quill.
All right, so you pick up the quill. This is you were just getting it gold gilded, right? With not needing it to have ink.
Yeah, like how I drew it. Do you want me to post it?
Yeah, go ahead and post it.
Post it in Galvania chat.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go and buy a bag of holding, which we had talked about.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to buy 3 health potions, and those are 25 apiece.
Yeah. 5 each. Wait, sorry, 20 each.
Oh, 20 each. Okay. That leaves me with 40 gold.
All right, so you have a bag of holding.
I do. Somebody should, really.
Yeah. Good, pretty good.
And then I go back to the gear hall.
All right. So you have your quill of never-ending ink. Still don't see that photo, but you might be in the middle of adding it.
Yeah, I'm trying to fill it up, but it wasn't in my folder, so I have to resave it. Discord. There you go.
Oh, dang, that's cool looking.
Thanks. It was made of a Pegasus feather, so I figured it should be pretty.
It definitely does look really cool.
You guys can.
And then, in like a weird display of like, despite the temperamental like fight that we had, I'm going to immediately hand it to Lisk as soon as I see him.
He takes it and tries it out, nods, and then doesn't say anything. Thank you.
For a shared memory.
It was nice.
So, what's the plan?
Well,
what?
we were looking at the quest board, and of all of them, the one that we thought might be the most beneficial was the missing persons. There's a warehouse down over in the Leicester Market District. People have been going missing around there. We, I guess, in theory, took it on, but we didn't technically say we would, so we could still cancel and do something else. I think the safest thing right now would either be to stay in Fumarall or to head out to the surrounding countryside.
I'm up into whatever. If you have tentatively agreed to take on the missing persons quest, then we should finish that before we head out.
I'm content with that. Get some more coin.
What happened to the lizard folk? Still in jail?
Meanwhile,
Yeah. Meanwhile, you wake up, you still have a bit of a headache, but you've recovered. It feels like it was a very bad dream.
quick, if I may ask, this is gonna be a bit of a left turn in terms of leveling up. Because I'm trying to go for mostly feats this time instead of ASI. But can I take the telekinetic feat? I get an increase to my wisdom, charisma, or intelligence. I'll go with charisma. And I learn mage hand.
We'll say the reason you're able to do that is because you almost lost your mind.
Yep. Why we're doing this. Anyway, so I'm going to try to get that. I don't know if it'll...
The telekinetic feat?
Yeah. I'll let you do it. You know how to do this much better than I do. So that is a gorgeous pen.
Thank you. A little bit of a side note and a tangent while Cloud is having a snack. One of the things that I have a pet project on is making fountain pens that are also quill pens, because somehow those aren't a thing, and I'm upset about it.
Holy shit. Right.
So I have a mold for resin casting for a fountain pen, and I'm going to try to turn it into a fountain feather pen.
Nice.
When I have prototypes that are functional, I'll be sure to mail them out.
Yes.
They better be authentic Pegasus feathers.
Challenge accepted.
Feather?
A what feather?
for me, not for Stumble.
Yeah, a what feather?
A griffin.
Challenge accepted.
All right.
We're putting in requests. I'll take a barn owl feather.
And I'll take a peacock. All right, Moosin, weigh in. What do you want? I know you're listening.
All right. So
they've unmuted.
Yeah, she's unmuted. We're waiting.
Human
you might be having your mic muted as well.
Hello?
Hey.
Hello. Hello.
Huh, okay. I'd have to do a raptor feather, because anyone who says raptors didn't have feathers can go get eaten by a raptor.
All right, so you want like the bright 80s neon. Okay.
T-Rexes also had feathers.
T-Rexes are cool.
All dinosaurs.
And a lot fluffier looking.
Yeah, they're the biggest chickens.
Well, as soon as I have functional feather fountain pens, I will be sure to send them out.
Yeah, anything that looks Chilton-like, I feel like does the job.
Well, the thing about it is that fountain pens specifically have the ink cartridges in them, or like the makeshift ink cartridges, whereas like quill pens are the dip pens, and I want a fountain pen that looks like a quill. But they don't exist.
Confusing person, my friend.
That might dry up quickly, but you'll have to figure out how to do it.
I have a mold.
Magic.
Yeah. Do an enchantment on it, and it should be fine. Anyways, Stumble. You wake up, and you still have a fuzzy headache, but you're pretty much recovered.
Is it? What's the temperature in the room?
It's cool.
Okay. I'm gonna do a thing here. Don't worry, I have a plan. She's gonna try to like spark a small little flame in her hand with with prestidigitation. She's trying, and then something slips out of her hand, and she turns and looks, and there's a little hand floating there.
It's invisible.
She get she sees it. Wouldn't she?
I think you'd have an awareness of where it is.
I always picture mage hand. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
for the
senses.
telekinetic feat, it says a spectral hand invisible. Oh, you can make it invisible. Sorry. My bad.
There it is. So she gets a big grin on her face, and she's gonna move her head, and it follows her snout. And then she blows on it, and it jumps back, and then slowly drifts back towards her.
The guard, like, bangs his, the haft of his blade on the bars. It's like, don't try any dumb shit when you're about to be left out. Oh, but...
The hand in front goes invisible, and she goes, "Try what? I don't know what it is either.
Yes.
It's gone."
Fucking adventurers. And you see he has a copper plate on, so he is an adventurer. You're let out, and you can go ahead and meet the party upstairs.
Oh, I was gonna have her go try to reach into one of her pouches, but she's let out. That's fine by me. That's fine by her. Though I will note the thing that she goes for in her pouches is a very, very rough looking old necklace. Doesn't look like it has much value left, but she has it, and she holds it, and she puts it on and kind of holds it for an extra couple of seconds before heading in.
The Boulder Watcher is actually waiting at the top of the steps as you're walking out. But try it. If you do anything like that again, I'm gonna have to put you down.
Anything like what?
Like killing people and damaging our good city.
I just lit a dirt on fire. It wasn't even it didn't even have vegetables in it.
You killed 5 people. 2 families. And a small child.
No change in her expression.
The only reason I haven't put you down already is because we need all the help we can get. But I'm watching you.
She kind of sticks her tongue out at him, just like a quick little one, and then starts trying to walk around him, but still looking at him. He doesn't let you move?
Yeah, about that.
I realize there's a massive height difference.
He takes the hilt of his katana and hits you 3 times with it.
I'm knocked out? I had 1 hit point.
No, you had a long rest, so.
Boom. Ow! Ow! Does it do any damage?
Yeah, non-lethal.
I see.
Like, he looks pissed. He's like, "You're seriously testing my patience." And he doesn't even address the fact that he just hit you 3 times after him telling that he had to restrain himself from killing you.
You're going robotic again. I didn't catch that. I'm sorry.
He looks pissed as fuck right now. After
Yep.
he just told you he's letting you off easy after having to restrain himself from killing you. So, yeah.
You said you were watching me. I was letting you see my face. All right. And then she turns around and walks out.
Yeah. You stuck your tongue out at a guy, like, saying this
She's
is
a
your
lizard.
last chance. You said
She's
what?
doing that little tongue. She's doing that tongue thing.
Okay.
She's a lizard. She just does it.
Oh, okay. How you said it.
That one was
Anyways.
intentional, but it is something she does often. Unintentional. No, that one was totally intentional, and you can probably tell.
Yeah.
Anyway, she walked.
He also like throws like a beaker at you, and you get healed. It's like a AoE healing potion. It looks like you didn't just get the shit beat out of you.
I'm back. Woohoo!
And
Sorry to any internet viewers who are confused. I have a cat. She's very vocal sometimes.
he stomps upstairs and slams the door to Roz's office.
Okay, that's fair.
I forgot he was an absolute badass. So I was like, let me see how bad, like, not fuck withable this person is. And,
How not fuckable he is.
yeah.
I think it's pretty fuckable. Sorry. I'm not into it, but someone is. Probably. In the world. Broader. Anyway, she heads out.
As Stumble joins us at the table, I'll catch Stumble up on the quest, and then I'll also ask, while you're running around in the warehouse district in that area, did you see a warehouse look suspicious at all?
Good morning to you too.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh.
There was they're with guards. Demons.
I want you
They thought they didn't have
roll before you continue, roll a wisdom check, because you rolled a natural 1 on realizing what was going on.
Well,
twice.
She thought it was she thought it was demons. That's just what her brain just.
Okay.
She has no idea what they actually are. They had nothing on, and then they were firing at me. It's weird. It's very weird.
What do you think, Ratheny? Does that sound suspicious or Stumble suspicious?
I will say that this black circle, right smack daddy in the middle of where she was the area that the guard told you to search. Ratheny, you there?
Sorry, I forgot that my mic was muted.
You're good.
To Fang's question about whether or not the area sounds suspicious or if Stumble sounds suspicious, Ratheny said, I think we both know the answer to that question.
Yeah.
And then she turns to Stumble and says, Miss Stumble, I have a serious question for you.
Yeah?
How have you survived this long?
I have no idea.
That sounds accurate.
Well, we should probably check it out anyways. It's our best lead.
Have you had breakfast yet?
I ate a couple of rations, I'll be fine. I've had less before.
Let's get the show on the road.
Lead on, Stumble.
As you guys are heading
and
out,
without fire this time.
as you guys are heading out, probably to massacre some more civilians, the Boulder Watcher steps out of his office or Roz's office for a moment, and warns you all to not talk about artifacts or anything associated with them for the time being to anyone, even amongst yourselves.
Don't worry. I think we learned that lesson pretty good.
There,
Granted, it would have been nice if someone hadn't kept secrets, but I suppose they're the right one to be kept.
there's powers at play here that aren't exactly visible.
Yeah. Things happen and politics happen around it.
Good luck with your quest.
We'll see you
Thank
later,
you.
Uncle.
He nods at you,
I'm sorry
Ratheny.
again about yesterday.
Not your fault. He goes back up to the office at that point.
I will gesture for Stubble to lead on with a look of what am I doing on my face.
Okay. All right, let's head out. I picked up some extra potions and a bag of holding in case we need it.
Oh, speaking of heading out, when we cross the threshold of Guild Hall, I'll take the plate out of my pocket and pass it over to Ratheny.
Bag of holding. I think it might be fair to say that how you feel about that plate that you handed me is how I feel about that bracelet that was mentioned.
I understand that. If you want me to ever hold it for a while, I don't
Do you
think I
want
could ever
it?
get to. I don't know if I could take it from you, but I could probably hold on to it a bit as long as I stay close to you. I know these kinds of things work.
I'm content to be its placeholder for now, but its actual holder should come by soon.
So are
Um,
you?
if that-
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, if that's the case, we probably want to talk about other things that might not set the whole city on us.
Or on fire, glares at Stumble.
I do want to
Or
verify.
that.
I do want to verify. Didn't you hand off or try to hand off the bracelet?
No, I
No.
passed my plate to Ratheny to hold for now, my adventurous plate, but I only offered to hold on to the bracelet for a while.
Okay.
But she denied.
Noted. So you guys can, if you guys are heading out now, roll investigation checks to see if you guys can recount Stumble's steps. Stumble, you roll at disadvantage.
Stumble, I was gonna say, Stumble's also looking for breakfast. Any stall or anything with food?
Rat skitters across.
I mean, sure, she'll take it.
No, there's food stalls and breakfast stalls out at this hour. People definitely taking advantage of the breakfast rush. What kind of thing are you looking for?
Hmm?
Meat.
All right, for a silver piece, you can get a hunk of meat.
It's an ish kebab. It's not a shish kebab. It's a meat ish kebab.
Yeah, meat-ish kebab.
Meat. We're not sure if it's actually meat.
Or what kind of meat it is. It's an ish kebab.
Yeah. It's a meat surprise.
She's happy to take it.
Make uh so the person who's trying to sell it to you, they're not the best taken care of person, they don't take care of themselves the best. It's like a
Eric?
scraggly old crone. You can barely speak. Forgot to put her dentures in if she even has them. Make it. What is to identify this meat?
She's not going to. She's gonna
Okay.
buy it, jump
Okay.
down. Because chaos. I don't know.
You taste something you may have tasted before.
Good meat. And walks away after the party. Good soup, but not.
All right, Ratheny, you're used to sneaking around. You find exactly the path that Stumble took. You like follow
I
down.
follow the destruction of her failed stealth attempts.
Yeah, pretty much.
There's a couple of scratch marks on that wall. There's a couple of gouges in that street that haven't been covered by the dust quite yet. That box is topples over.
You see. Oh, go ahead.
A couple of knocked over a few other things. Keep going. I'm sorry.
So you see a tree that she obviously scrambled up, as well as the tiling from the roof that had fallen down. Right.
I think you have an excellent career as a rogue ahead of you.
Really?
No.
Didn't think so. Didn't think.
Yeah, that's where the sentence cuts off.
Y'all are here. All right. Are you guys going to? How are you guys going to proceed from here?
Okay, so climbed up the tree, and she climbs up the tree.
Stumble. I think we understand where the building is now. Thank you. You've been a great help in getting us here, but I don't know if we need a demonstration from here of what you did.
We need to get over the wall, though. That one.
We'll take care of that. But first, maybe come down out of the tree.
You want me to go scout ahead?
If you can do it without being seen.
She slithers down the tree.
Me and Stumble wait here because Stumble can come and save you if things go wrong. Right, Stumble? You're good with helping me get Ratheny if need be?
Yeah, I can.
Doesn't sound thrilled, but all right. I will go ahead and try to infiltrate.
All right. Which side are you thinking of coming from?
And so we're this like geometric party token here.
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. And then this is the wall that she was talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you
I think I'll try to cut.
Oh, go ahead.
I think I'm going to try to come in from over here.
Can you go ahead and mark that again? Okay. So go ahead and make an acrobatics check to get up there. Are you trying to scale the wall or climb a building then the wall?
I'll climb the building then the wall.
All right. Go ahead and roll your first acrobatics or athletics.
Oh shit! I got my luck points back because I got a long rest. Forgot about that.
I'll see if he'll be whispering to Pyro.
All right.
I think. Oh no, never mind.
You
I lied.
full on professional. Run up the wall, jump off a window sill, clap the top, and land on your feet. Like
I'm like
that
full
was
gymnast over here.
yeah. You went full Assassin's Creed mode. Like, in fact, you got a hook blade out of somewhere from Assassin's Creed 3 and just, well, Revelations. It's just pulled yourself up. It disappears as soon as you don't know where it came from. Uh, um, so yeah, you're up on the roof, and then you can go at advantage, getting to the top of the wall.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
This one you're not as elegant, but you get up there just fine. You became overconfident and didn't realize that the footing wasn't like the side of a building. It was a sheer wall. But you got up there good, fine enough. So you go ahead and move you.
Well done.
What?
Cloud. Cloud's joke was funny.
So you plop down on the roof right there.
I can't see anything.
Top right.
I see it. Gotcha.
So this isn't a very well made representation, but these are actually boxes, not houses on the sides. The only building's the one in the center.
Okay. How tall is the wall?
It's like 15 feet.
And how tall is this roof?
The box is just 10 feet down,
Ah,
so it's like a 5
just
foot
10 feet?
tall. Yeah,
Okay.
but there's boxes of different sizes and such.
Would I be able to make it up onto this building?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to do that.
Something or did ever?
All right, you can go ahead and start controlling your character. With your passive perception of 16, you hear a little bit of chatting.
I can't hear any of you.
You're coming in very quiet for me.
Testing, testing.
Coming in a little
Testing?
louder.
Okay. I'm still quiet.
You are still quiet. Accurate.
Bree, I see your green circle happening and I'm not anything.
Oh, there we go. You're loud
There we go.
There
again.
you are.
I hear you. Cool. Sorry, I don't know what happened there.
Did you have to fiddle with the headphone cord?
I don't
Sounded
have
like-
a headphone cord.
Oh.
Oh, Pyro. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Maybe it's like in Among Us when you have to get the cell phone in the right spot in order to get the good signal.
I'm in my apartment. My router is literally 2 feet away from me. I measured.
Get your shit together.
What, did I not pay my bill? It would have told. They would have gotten. I would have gotten an email about that.
Yeah, they get mad.
Oh, they get mad. I know. But like, I thought I had auto pay on this bitch.
So, Ratheny, with your passive perception of 16, you actually hear people talking up here.
Okay. Can I hear what they're saying? Or just that they're talking?
You just hear people talking.
Okay, I want to try and jump up onto the wall.
Now, like of the wall of the building,
Yeah, like up over here.
make an acrobatics check.
Not bad.
All right. So let me do some tomfoolery.
You get out of here with that nonsense. We don't need it here.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll leave then.
Um,
No, I know. All the tomfoolery. No.
you hear like a huh on the inside, right on the other side of the wall that you're at.
Can I just sort of hang there for a second?
You can.
Okay. I'm gonna hang there for a little bit.
When you leave your controller in the middle of climbing an Assassin's Creed.
Nope.
That's exactly what I'm like. Ezio just propped up, like entirely what I'm picturing.
Yeah.
Um,
Forearms, good strength. What's that?
um, and you actually hear walking right on the other side of the wall, like where you just landed, where there was someone right on the other side of the wall.
Okay. I'm just gonna listen and wait.
Hear a third voice. You heard two before. Hear a third voice talking up front, and then you hear like crunching of gravel coming from that direction, getting louder.
As it's coming towards me.
Yeah. You do anything in response?
Trying I've got like 80 feet before they get to me. I'm gonna keep still until I hear them at about this point, and then I'm just gonna hurl myself over the wall.
All right. And we'll go ahead and say that you hear them right there.
Okay. And I
Make
will.
a stealth check while you're at it.
I'm so stealthy.
Can't even beat it. I don't know why I rolled. So you see someone. Oh, not that. I'm not going to put you inside. Yeah. You're looking over from the side of the roof and see this guy standing there. And if you want, you can make a history check.
Do I know things? Let's find out.
Holy shit.
That's a natural 20.
So, the mission that you guys accepted, there was the suspected kidnappers were Sutherland. Sutherland had a Sutherland accent. And I'll go ahead and quote that sheet once more. And from down to the armor, weapons, and the accent, they scream Sutherland at you.
Stumble next to Fang, perks up for a moment, goes, "Oh yeah, there was a scream.
Oh, what now?
There was a scream. It was really, really short. I almost missed it."
Okay. Just now, or when you were here last?
When I was here last. Why are we here? I I wasn't really told why we were going over here.
Right. You don't know. And while we're waiting for Lise, I will catch her up. In case you, Leo, forgotten, me and Lise took on a quest because we were looking for more money. We are looking for a couple of missing people, and the barracks captain thinks that it's a bunch of Sutherland people who took them. And so that's why we're here, is because you saying you heard screaming and people shuffling around and people just attacking someone out of the blue was suspicious to me.
The other who? Yeah, doesn't matter. Yeah, pretty much so.
Ratheny, it's your
Should we
show.
climb the wall?
Let's wait until Ratheny comes back. It might be smarter if she's trying to be sneaky and we go barging through the front door and setting things on fire. It might endanger her.
I wasn't saying go barging through the front door.
Valid. But I don't know.
I'm not necessarily just gonna start setting stuff on fire. I only did that because you asked me for a distraction.
That's fair. I'm sorry for saying that. I'm just not the stealthiest person. It gestures to her 6'7" self. So it might be best if I wait here at the very least. And Ratheny, between you and me, can get a little grumpy. So if we wait here for her, she might not bite our heads off.
I don't think her mouth is big enough to bite anyone's heads off.
True. It'll probably do a bit of damage.
Also, last night I realized I'm not very quiet in this city. I don't like it.
Well, hopefully we can finish this quest up soon and get you back on the plains. I must admit, I don't like this place either.
Try again.
People.
From there, Ratheny, it's your show.
Okay, so I'm on the roof, right?
Yep.
Is there like a window, like a skylight window?
Technically, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna like tiptoe my way up on the roof to the window and take a peek inside.
Okay. How shall I do this? Close your eyes.
Okay.
Mildly alarming question from the
Okay.
DM.
That'll do. There you go. You're not in there, you're looking in.
Gotcha. Okay. I can see.
And what you see inside is it's a warehouse storage place. Like, of all the boxes that are outside, there are more boxes in here of various goods. If you want, make a perception check.
Oh, you know I want to.
All right. It looks like a heavily guarded warehouse.
Side 2 in here. There's 3 people missing. There's probably at least 2 or 3 people by them. We're looking at least 8. Can I see any sort of other entrance points other than the one at the front that we know?
This has its back to the wall. I know the image doesn't show it. So there wasn't any windows on the side you saw, and there's only one window up front that Stumble reported. Now there are 8 skylights, but from what you can tell, they don't have hinges.
Okay. Are they all like in a row?
Yeah. So if you see like the brightness that's in the squares,
Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay.
that's
So
where
then
the windows are.
I'll move up to this one. Oh, over.
Do me a favor and just ping where you want to move, and I'll move you.
Oh,
You
okay.
can keep it there for right now because you didn't see much, but yeah.
Over here to the skylight.
I'm going to need another stealth check, by the way.
Okay. I'm gonna use a luck point.
All right.
I'm gonna take the first roll.
All right. You don't notice anything with their reactions.
You believe you are hidden.
I
Yeah.
believe that I'm stealthy.
Yep.
Okay. And I'm gonna step over here.
All right. From here, you can't see it on the map right now, but you see someone who's more adornedly dressed than the others. Step this way. And past that line of sight.
Okay. I don't see any of the people who are missing.
No.
Do I still have Azrael with me?
You do.
I'm gonna send him to Fang and have him like convey telepathically what I've seen.
All right. He can't speak in voices or anything, unless you're a Pact of the Chain warlock, which you're not. So you can only convey images, which is fine.
Yeah.
She'll see exactly what you're seeing. With slight bluish silver tinge.
Only thing, not both of us.
I guess both of you.
So I will show Fang exactly what she saw.
You don't have to show
Quickly.
me.
No, it's probably best that you know. It's fine.
Okay.
That's what you get, Fang.
All right, that was brief. I like it. Like a game of memories where the objects are as fast as you can before it disappears.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Whoa, okay.
I did it pretty fast to like.
So bright second.
Yeah. I did it fast because it's conveying images, so.
Yeah.
Stumble seizes up when this happens. This didn't happen the last time that the blue dragon talked to her, but she, after that drink, she out.
I think it's okay, Stumble. I think you're all right. You feeling okay?
Get out.
He's already gone. He circled overhead of you and once he got to within 100 feet of you guys, he conveyed that and flew back to Ratheny.
She's pointing in a random direction, hoping that that's where he was, but just hoping to telepathically reach out.
Okay, I want to step over here.
There isn't a skylight over there.
That's fine.
You'd have to go inside.
No, I want to go over here on the roof.
Oh, okay.
Can I just drag myself?
Hang in right there.
Oh, okay.
This isn't actually a room, by the way.
Fair enough. Can I see the people at the front?
Looking over right there, you can.
Okay. I want to try and shoot this guy.
All right. Go ahead and make your attack with advantage. And make sure you add sneak attack.
Advantage. Natural 20!
Dang.
This guy drops immediately.
And then I'm going to pull myself back up onto the roof and out of sight.
Things like trying to stumble, like, maybe we shouldn't seize the guy drop.
You guys,
All right,
you guys
guess we're doing
can't
this.
see it. It's on the other side of the wall.
Ah, good to know.
Go ahead and roll initiative, Ratheny.
Oh, I should click on my token. My bad.
We'll use that first roll.
Okay.
Okay. And they are surprised.
I guess I go first again.
Yep.
Do they know where I am?
No.
Very good. Then I'm going to shoot this guy.
All right, go ahead and roll to attack.
This is just a normal attack, yes?
Yep. Well, it's at advantage too because you have a vantage point. You're above them. But it hit nonetheless the first time. So he goes down instantly too.
Okay. And then I'll just sort of walk along the roof over here.
All right.
And then just sort of like keep back
If you
and let the chaos ensue.
So since you made it so you're able to see what's going on with that guy, your head is poking out a little. So you'll have 3/4 cover. But he's surprised. Can't do anything. Your turn.
I'm going to bonus action hide.
Mhm.
So I believe that I'm hidden.
Yep.
I'm going to walk up over here and then shoot him again.
Just so you're aware, since you're above them, that's auto advantage as well. Just so you're aware of how
hell yeah.
mechanics work. So you can go ahead and roll your attack. He goes down instantly. All bodies crumple. They didn't even have time to react.
And with that, I'm going to then make my way back to Fang and Stumble.
All right. Leave initiative.
Okay, I scoped it out a little bit. It's a pretty heavily guarded warehouse, but I didn't see any of the kidnapped people in there. I did take out the 3 that were outside, so we shouldn't have any trouble getting in. But once we get in there, we got to be prepared for a fight.
Question. What are the chances that this is just a weirdly heavily armed warehouse, but there aren't kidnapped people inside?
No, these people are definitely Sutherland.
All right, slightly biased when assuming that all Sutherland people are evil, but I'll go with you on this.
Didn't you say that the guard said that they suspected Sutherland people were kidnapping?
Yes, I just like to assume the worst in people, but I guess it's highly unlikely that there would both be random Sutherland people in the city, in the area that the guards suspect. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I like it.
Seems
Go
pretty me.
guns blazing, or
Option? Yeah.
We might want to be careful if they have hostages in there.
You're right. They don't want me killing any more people. I didn't mean to, for the record.
I believe you on that. Man, the back alley cats are just going at it this time of year.
There are a lot of them.
Yeah. Man, you need to like set up a cat adoption shelter in Boomerall. But
We have 3 cat cafes, and somehow it's still not enough.
what is a cat cafe? This sounds like a magical place. I need to see this sometime.
I will take you there personally. It's amazing.
Why are they all so small? I've never seen a cat this small.
It's compact awesome.
If it comes at me, I will kill it.
Rude, but fair.
Staring at just a random cat down the alleyway.
All right. Well, now that they're down, we should probably move quickly. The guards, I mean, not the alley cats. Do we want to have someone, like, is there a back entrance, Ratheny?
Not that I saw. One way in, one way out.
Hear me out. Another distraction.
Okay. Maybe. What are you thinking in terms of distraction?
A little bit less fire?
You guys weren't supposed to see that, sorry.
How about no fire?
On the other hand, me and Stumble could go in. I could have like Leva and start growling at things, and Stumble could have fire in their hands. I don't know if you can hold fire, but we can look very intimidating together and try and draw the guards' attention. Ratheny can sneak in and find the hostages and free them before they try and use them against us, maybe?
That's a plan.
Do we have any other plans?
Distraction? I'm joking. I like their plan better. Pointing to Fang.
And on the plus side, if things go south, you can do a lot of fire, Stumble.
But there are innocent people there.
Okay, you can do like control bonfire, right? Or whatever that spell's called. Where you like can like control a bonfire.
And stuff.
So you might be able to do some fire things then that aren't like completely burning down the entire building.
That's what you mean. Yeah, no, I don't have to burn down the whole building.
Then we probably want to get moving if everyone's agreed on this.
Don't be surprised by the 3 dead bodies out front.
Thanks for the heads up.
Just by the way.
Marcus, heads down. Alright, I guess I will get over the wall, whatever fashion needs to be handled there, and then just start roaring that I would like to fight things.
Make an acrobatics check.
I will follow.
I will assist her because I am proficient in it.
All right.
May I do
acrobatics at
athletics?
advantage. Yeah. Athletics at
We'll take the advantage
okay.
if it was to me.
Fine. So 19. You clear the wall and like full on like Spartan soldier drop in.
I use my climb speed. Carry up the wall. We're gonna let out a really big laugh and hold fire in her hands.
All right.
And then try to. Well, now I do want to make an acrobatics check to jump and roll off the top and then follow.
Okay. Do acrobatics.
My dice hate me tonight.
You fall on your face. Take 3 bludgeoning. As you roll, you guys see this lizard just full on cannonball roll, misjudge the direction they're heading in, and like fall Face flat.
I do like the idea of her standing on top of the wall and starting to maniacally laugh while holding fire, and then like
Yeah.
trying to do a flip in the air and then face planting, and
Yeah.
everything is quiet.
And she like full blown Looney Tunes logic, like sits in the air for a moment, looks down, and then falls. Yeah. Looks at the camera and gulps and then falls. Yeah.
I will make an acrobatics check to get up on the wall or over the wall.
Are you guys going in the same direction that you first went in?
Me?
Yes.
I was planning to go around the front. I'd
Yeah.
just start like yelling for things to come fight me.
Okay. You and Stumble are making a diversion down here.
I will go in the
Yep.
same way that I came in.
Right. Go ahead and just roll initiative. Just
All
so
of
we,
us?
yeah. Just so we determine. You know what?
We are
Since you
right.
guys just announced your presence, the bandits are going to roll it too.
Yep.
That's fair.
So
We are
you are
looking for a
aware
fight.
they hadn't even noticed the dead bodies yet because they kept rolling shit. They didn't roll above an 8 on perception.
We're again, we are actively calling attention to them.
Yeah. Now they're on initiative, but they,
Of course, that's like me an initiative. That's fine, but doing anything actually, no.
I'm going to use another luck point.
for initiative.
No, you're right.
I mean, you
That's
can.
dumb. Oh, I should mark off the 3 arrows that I used.
Bang! It's your go.
Okay. I am. So this is the big warehouse here, kind of the center.
Yeah.
Okay. And the entrance is here.
Where the 2 dead bodies are.
All right. I will sprint. Yeah, I'll sprint up to here. And again, just try me.
All right. Are you keeping the door closed?
I kind of want to kick it open, but I think that would take an action. So I'm just gonna stand outside the door, making a lot of noise.
All right. Fang. Not Fang. Stumble. Your turn.
Oh. I use my athlete feat to stand up in 5 movements.
Okay.
I want to make. I'm making it. I don't think you added the telekinetic feat to my character sheet. Oh, because it did not up any of my. I get 1 stat boost from it.
Yeah, you have to choose that yourself.
Gotcha. I did that. It's charisma, cause spells.
All right.
I see. There's mage hand. Okay. So yeah, athlete movement. I don't see anybody.
Nope. You see 3 dead bodies.
I see 3 dead bodies. I huck a firebolt at one just to make sure because she thought these things were fucking demons, and she.
I will note all 3 of them have a arrow finally put like right in the base of the skull, just to penetrate the brainstem. Like they crumpled instantly.
Okay. Can I dash then?
Yeah.
Okay. I get this picture of a Fang running forward, like, fight me! And then stumbles.
Now the
We are
bandit's
definitely
turn.
going to draw attention to ourselves.
Yay! Not yay, but yay.
Sorry, just one sec. All right. And you hear from inside, Lucas, what the hell's going on in there? And Ratheny, it's not your turn.
All right. I will come up this way. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bonus action dash. 9.
Make a acrobatics or athletics to make that jump. Make it. Another one.
And that's my movement.
Your hand touches the lip of the roof and you fall down. You don't take any damage though.
I wouldn't get advantage because I've already come up this way.
Roll another d20. If you get above a 10, you get advantage.
Is it an acrobatics check?
No, just a flat
Or
20.
just a straight d20?
You don't even have to roll again. You make it.
But that's my turn because that uses my action and all of my movement. So I'm back on the roof.
Fine. All right. Fang, it is now your turn.
Okay. I would like to kick down the door in the most glorious fashion you can imagine.
As an
Yes.
action, make your athletics check.
Nope.
Want to be mean.
That's fair.
You like kick it and it jolts you and like it hurts your knee. You take 3 damage. I have to be mean on a nat 1.
Yeah. Fang's just gonna like look over at Stumble with the saddest look of like, I was doing so well. It's just a very sad look. It's just like, oh.
No pity at all. And
My mic
My
stand
turn?
just hold on. My mic stand just fully fell down, so I'm working on that. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, you're good. Again, absolutely no pity, no change in expression, no nothing. And chromatic orb the door.
Seems like a waste of chromatic orb, but okay.
We're being big and dramatic and flashy. We just got some more spell slots. These guys shouldn't be too hot. I'm jinxing everything. I'm sorry.
You are, especially with the way you've been rolling tonight.
Yeah.
That is.
But I mean, also, with any luck, we'll just intimidate the hell out of these guys, and they'll be like, I was not paid enough for this.
I mean, yeah, we're gonna we burn their door down and walk through just fine. I think we're good.
Roll damage.
Yep.
All right. It doesn't have anything that specifically like breaks open doors, but you rolled well enough that you hit it right in the lock and there's a hole that burns straight through.
Is it big enough for us to walk through? That was kind of what I was hoping for with using chromatic orb.
It's not big enough to walk through, but the locking mechanism is now broken or burned off. So
Well, I don't care if I take extra fire damage. I'm resistant.
yeah, it's how do I put this? You won't even need to make a check. It's just an interact with object to open the door now.
She kicks it in just like Fang failed to like an ass. asshole.
All right.
That's fair.
Go ahead and do that. You let's see here. Sorry, I'm fixing my mic too.
You're good. You're good. I didn't mean to rush you. Sorry.
No need. Oh. Oh. I messed up. I don't even think I have this map on my computer.
It's great.
Yeah.
I've been lost to the void.
Yeah,
We
I
all have been
accidentally
lost
clicked
in the
delete
void.
on the wrong thing.
Are you able to undo, or is that not a thing with Roll20?
It's not a thing with Roll20. Wait one.
This seems like a critical flaw of Roll20.
Yeah. I'm double checking everything I get for my level up. Oh, I learned a new spell. That's what I was missing. I'm like, my feels a little off, but nah.
Sorry, guys.
You're good.
Man, is it just me, or does it feel like all of Foomworld just went through a time-space continuum?
Man, all those cat cafes you're talking about? Gone. Wiped off
Schrodinger,
the map.
man.
All right, I think.
Oh, do you know what the cat is?
All gone.
I don't know who the Schrodinger guy is, but he's an asshole for fucking with the map.
We're gonna get back in Guampus. It's gonna be like, what the hell did you do? Everything just went gray for a minute.
Wasn't us.
Time is a weird
it was-
soup.
What y'all talking about?
It must have been an act of God.
Join. Aren't they all
All right,
dead?
Sorry about that, y'all.
It's all good.
So
We're making our own canon over here.
yeah. Thing, you take an crossbow bolt flies at you.
I legit thought you were gonna say an arrow to the knee.
Does
Don't
15
do
hit?
Just hits.
All right, you take 6 points piercing. Oh, sorry about that. That's not. I don't know why it rolled again. And stumble. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
There we go. Does a 20 hit?
The 15 didn't hit.
That 15 would have been a 16.
That, I mean, my he is 16, so.
Okay.
All right.
So you take 6 points of damage as well.
All right.
Anything else?
No.
Do I sound like shit, by the way?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
No, you're good.
Anything else y'all like to do? Hello?
They hit us. Now.
Yeah, that was an attack of
think that was
opportunity. Or
Oh.
held action.
Wait.
You kicked down the door. They were holding their action just in case anything came through the door. So when the door went down, they shot us, but it's still technically your turn if you want to do something else.
Yeah.
Because I think what's happening, if I'm tracking that.
You interacted with the object. Well, you walked 5 feet, interact with the object, and use an action. You still have a bonus action and movement. 25 feet of movement.
So I'm a hit and spell a burning hand.
All right.
DC 13 save for both.
And you're going to hit both of them. I'm not going to bother putting the template out. And they both need to make dex saves.
Is it still DC 13 because I got a up for charisma? I thought.
Yeah, it's still a DC 13.
Oh, just checking.
Because it's your.
So
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
12 to one, 6 to the other.
This one is cooked immediately.
Yeah.
This one is hurt pretty bad. All right, and it's now. Are you going to move it all?
Gonna run right up to him.
Cool. He tosses his crossbow aside, whips out his scimitar, and makes an attack. And it glances off your scales.
Yep.
This one's going to come around the corner. And shoot at you. Take it to 22 hits for 5 damage.
Against me or stumble?
Against stumble.
All right.
All right. That. And now Fang, you're getting one.
That's valid.
Is it 15 hit?
That hits, yeah.
4 damage. Ratheny, it is now your turn. You hear hell breaking loose in the front of the warehouse.
Very good. I'm gonna step over here to this skylight. And I don't see anybody in there?
No, not from your angle.
Okay. I'm gonna try to swing to this, like break through the skylight and come into here.
All right. Make an athletics and an acrobatics check.
Here we go. Athletics.
All right, you break through, and you try to grab onto a rafter as you fall, and you fall straight down, taking. You're about 20 feet up. 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow. All right. And then I'm going to draw hour and minute.
All right.
I love the names of your swords.
Thank you. I mean, if you look at her character art, I spent a lot of time designing those blades.
Yeah, really cool.
Back up.
Step over here. 2. And that's my movement, so that will end my turn.
All right. Fang, it is now your turn.
All right. Let's see. I'm going to move up to here. That's 10 feet of my movement. I'm going to growl. That's cute. Snap off both of the arrows that are in my chest And then I will move over to this guy and stab him with my glaive.
Roll to attack. All right, go ahead and roll
24.
damage. Yeah,
8 damage.
you clean like butcher this guy. Like there has not been a cleaner cut.
Who's next?
Probably the two people to the north.
Mama Fang be mad.
Anything else?
No, I'm just a very angry half-orc with one broken fang that is growling murder at you guys. Life is good.
Stumble, it's now your turn.
Life's very good. Stumble is gonna watch this guy go down, look up with a big grin, and throw a. This is the new spell. I already knew which one she was gonna get. I just was looking it up again just to make sure it was the right level. A flaming sphere right here.
All right. What spell is that? Go ahead and quote it.
Flaming sphere. A
Flaming
5-foot sphere of fire appears in an unoccupied space of your choice within range and lasts for the duration. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make a dexterity saving throw. Each creature takes 2d6 fire damage on a failed save, much on a successful one. As a bonus action, I can move the sphere up to 30 feet and ram it into a creature. Must make a saving throw against the damage, and the spear stops moving.
I don't see this on your sheet.
It's not,
Okay.
because I put it there, and I'm putting it right in there right now.
All right. Do you know how to do it?
Drag and drop, right?
Yeah. Okay, you got it.
Drop. No. And here. And submit.
Okay. It's any creature that ends its turn there.
Yep. And you can just use bonfire for now and if it or nothing. Because we leveled up this session and I didn't say nothing about it. So sorry about
Bonfire does light compared to what it looks like. Yeah.
Oh shit.
I worked on
That's a lot.
stuff. That's 20 foot 20 foot. Anything else you're looking to do?
She's gonna run up over to this guy now. She's just charging people.
Okay. And it is now the bandit's turn. Does 14 hit?
Nope.
The other one's going to run up and hit you as well. Try. Fails miserably. All right. Ratheny, it's now your turn.
Okay. A step here. And I'm gonna bonus action hide. Ooh.
Okay.
I believe I'm hidden.
Yep. Oh, you can see from there. Then he was holding his action to shoot you.
Does he have dark vision?
There's torches all over the place.
Gotcha.
That's what all the orange light is. And crits.
Ow.
Oh,
Only 6 damage.
that's on
Only.
me.
Literally the worst. No, on Ratheny.
That's what I see.
All right, then I will take a step back
All right.
and bonus action hide.
Okay. Are we keeping that 12?
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, I'll step over here and then hold my action for if anybody comes within 5 feet of me to attack.
All right. Dang, it's now your turn.
Oh, that's not what I meant to
Okay.
do. Sorry.
I will move up to this guy and just 2 on 1. That's cute too. And then just glaive him. Also, my voice is going apparently.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Another 8 damage.
You like sink it into his shoulder, but he's still kicking. Anything else?
I think that's it for my turn.
Stumble.
Stumble's gonna look and turn to this guy who's the glaive he's stuck in.
Oh, I forgot to do damage on this one.
Yeah.
What is that? He needs to do a
Oh.
DC 13.
Yeah, or take 7.
All right, so he takes 7.
All right. But Stumble is going to turn to this guy and go, "What? Scared of a little fire?" Grab him by the shoulders, and I want to try to hook him into the flaming spear.
All right, so that's going to be a grapple check and a thing. So you can grapple him this turn and then try to throw him later. You don't have any specific abilities that allow that, I don't think.
Oh, right. Okay, then can we bite him? And, like, basically just we're getting teeth and claw into him this turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it would have to be an actual. If the bite has a grapple mechanic written in it, then yeah. But if it doesn't, then you would still have to do a grapple check. Next
No, I'll do a grapple check.
Okay.
What is strength?
Yep, strength.
Ooh, my dice hate me.
Well, that was an athletics check, but he lost anyways. He is now grappled.
Was my action. And then bite, not a action. So, yeah, just grappled it, preparing to throw him into the flaming spear.
All right. It's now the bandit's turn. He's going to struggle. So his strength or his dex against your strength.
Damn.
You would roll athletics.
Oh,
But-
shit.
But it's the same roll, so. Oh, well, he gets out.
Yeah, it doesn't. Is it gonna move or?
No.
Okay.
He knows the rules of D&D, and he'll provoke an opportunity attack. The other one's, however, is going to drop his weapon.
Happens when you get a glaive stuck in your stomach.
Yep. And it drops right at your feet. Stumble.
His weapon drops right at my feet.
Yep.
Okay. What's his weapon?
It's a scimitar.
Weapon shit.
All right. Now this guy is going to up. Can he see you right there? Pretty sure he
I mean,
can.
there's a ball of flame in the room. Sight is little easier.
I'll go ahead and do that because it's not perfect. Ratheny, this can proc your opportunity.
Yeah.
Oh, we're outside. I can't see.
Oh, dang it! I closed my character sheet. I'm an idiot, guys. Send me back to the
I got
guild.
you, fam.
Oh, I haven't updated my weapons to be +1 yet. Oh well. Stab.
All right, so that's enough to kill him outright, even without the bonus.
Nice.
It's silent here on this side, while all the commotion's up front. Ratheny, it's now your turn.
Yeah. Gonna continue sneaking. Should I roll another stealth check?
You
Since I
can
came
if
out
you
of
want to
stealth,
use
stab.
your bonus action or action.
Yeah, I'll use my bonus action to hide.
You
Not
believe you
well.
are hidden. All right.
15, 20, 25, 30. I'll just hang out there for a minute.
All right. You still haven't used your action, by the way.
I'll hold it for when somebody comes next to me and I can stab him again.
All right. Fang, it is now your turn. You have two
No,
dying
I'm
men
just
in
gonna-
front of you.
Yeah, I'm not going to grant him mercy. I'm going to get down with my glaive. 17.
Hit. You annihilate this man. Like, if humans could be pudding, that is what he now is. I also didn't roll for damage on playing Sphere again because I forgot about it, but this guy died.
This guy's dead?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this guy's dead.
Stumble watches this guy crumble and it's just like, I was gonna do it. I was gonna do a thing. And
He's like full on cleaved in half. Like, there's nothing more you could do.
I just pat Stumble on the shoulder. I'll find the next guy for you to burn.
I mean, that thing's gonna stay here for a while, I think.
Stumble, it is now your turn.
Cool. She's gonna call out into wherever. Anyone else want to try and come out and fight?
All right. And from there, we will leave it till next week.
Good job, guys. We didn't die.
We didn't die. I came very close. Not because of combat.
In my defense for Ratheny's temperamentalness, I feel like she kind of earned it. Like, y'all just went willy-nilly in the town that she lives in, set something on fire, and didn't control that fire, so it spread and killed a bunch of people. Not only that, you brought the Church of Time on her.
I do have to argue that point and say that, first of all, it looks like any bracelet. They should have been like, oh, strange. This bracelet specifically. But then also, you didn't tell us that there was danger involved with this. And so we were just looking for some enjoyment for the evening and some answers, and you didn't tell us that we need to be careful here. I'm not saying
I don't know you. Why would I tell you?
That's exactly why when I was playing your character, I didn't tell them with your nonchalant attitude and not give a fuck.
I'm not saying you're in the wrong here. I just don't think the blame should fall solely on us because we didn't know. I think this is just a no one was going to win situation kind of thing.
Yeah.
accurate. However,
All right.
Valid.
Well, we had a few mic issues, but this has been session 4 of Tales of Galvania. And see you guys at the same time next week.
yes, stay safe, everyone.